how far along should I be after 1.5 years of practice? So I feel for whoever wrote this. They've been playing and they're like, am I ever going to get there? How long is it going to take? And probably this answer really might be a bit disappointing or a bit encouraging, but the basic answer I'm going to give is just don't worry about it. Don't obsess about where you should be after playing for 1.5 years. Really focus all your attention on playing every day consistently and trying to practice as well as you can. And there's those two things. Play every day and practice as well as you can. And then, so each one, if we were to have bullet points, would have things under it. Like in order to play every day, there's a bunch of things you could do. In order to practice well, there's a bunch of other things you could do. Sometimes they overlap, and they definitely overlap. If you practice well, meaning it's fun and productive, you're going to be more likely to play every day because you're like, I'm getting somewhere and I'm having fun. I want to practice tomorrow. So they definitely are intertwined. So anyway, that's the short answer. I've written a ton about how to practice and the philosophy of practice. But one thing I'll throw out for this answer right now is that I recommend you all record yourself either once a week or once a month. Date it. Just record something you're working on and then go and listen to it in a few months. And maybe before you listen to it, say you're right now you're working on, you're a beginner and you're learning Mary Had a Little Lamb. Record the best version you have, date it, and then a couple months before listening to it, record another version, and then listen to both. See if they're different. If you've been practicing regularly, they probably will be. Probably the later one will be better and not worse. If it's worse, then you're probably going too fast. You're probably doing things that are too hard for you. Okay? So, but anyway, whoever asked that question, that's a good question. And again, play every day, practice well. Don't worry about where you should be. There's people have all different minds and different kinds of intelligence and ways of learning, and you never know what will happen with you. You may have some breakthrough that happens after you get to the 2-year mark where you're like, oh, I just had to do that, and now I just had to lower my shoulder, and now I sound so much better. So yeah, I mean, the last thing I'll say about this, I'm not trying to say be complacent and don't care about, progress and but have your focus be on making your practice consistent and good. Okay, so cool. I think that's good for that answer. Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the videography. Excellent. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.